This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Okay, weekend in a very busy weekend. Titu Ghana Asante Kotokoni Accra Hatoful game no munsen SMP and na edwada me say mrebe briwa manone oh na emra league games na course Titu Asante Kotokoni Hatoful game no enti yam kwa manone kakra bi na fi yemrai boss so bituma kakra
nah you know no problem.
Okay enti yen ko kakra
Okay,
yes sir.
in just some few days to the World Cup, it looks as if the European nations are not happy. So Ocean from all quarters. You know, as America for about World Cup in the match, the last time they won it was way back in 2002. And almost 1994, Argentina in 86, Argentina in 78, Brazil in 70, in 58, in 62, and then Uruguay in 1930. So the last time Asia host to World Cup, South American for no, they call me ball on Nigeria. Now, in just some few days to the World Cup, now what's next? Now what say? Teams now will be out to almost all your favorite for this particular competition. How are they faring? In just 4 months ago, now England a huge favorite for the competition. But in just 2 months to the competition, what is the stake of the Three Lions of England now? The situation is worse. There are calls to sack coach your friend Gary Southgate. Now be a chenadrin. I'm Rahim telling about because coach na ye juma. Into omu believe we say omu ina internet they need the support of a nipa we England ina say the be results no be ko ye dia momo no mo team dia kwa copy at the World Cup. England even at the World Cup omu level of confidence, omu mental fortitude no say net here. Now omu preparational games to the World Cup en sanko ye en na January. Say ne be for the Three Lions of England. Opani ba kon say omo hwe baby na omo dina 6 years ago na omo mra hwe baby omo ba bi sine. The reality is that so wo hwe omo team from 2014 and go ase omo koje in that group stage in Brazil of Costa Rica, Italy and then England. Na omo we poto in that particular group. Na omo sa ba Europe 2016 ne kwan Iceland de omo be fa so. Na hwe how Agarisage de omo ko in 2018 World Cup. Omo team ba ya be ba final Euro 2020 a. Now Begia to say coach na peja omutim di na baby do baby. But in just few months, omutim ne enkoye. Untimi mfani nyina nkoso Gary Southgate because medical kata dia key men. Bebre any form and Harry Maguire is not playing. So for omutim na Luke Shaw is not playing. Inti wa forced to play Kyle Walker, John Stones, Rhys James is back, Bukayo Saka is a left wing back, and midfield and them are very strong. In Declan Rice, over Kevin Phillips, over Jordan Henderson, and they are sticking to Jude Bellingham and the Declan Rice. Check their competitors' midfield. Now, say England beating a compete with the very best now. They can only hope, say in the last few games, omo players in between are reclaim omo position and their form for the World Cup. And yes, sir, said they almost see a hope high. No matter said the World Cup is coming home, they will be laughing at the wrong side of their mouth. Story near and they were. Germany so even in the group Germany war Honduras for my friend England and you talk about Italy for no monko World Cup no more dey so any chess afanu mienu nya Honduras for no monko ya hwe no omode bo so any chess afanu mienu nya Germany Hungary Germany enkoye enti tie sema Hansi Flick ka and the game against Hungary the last of coach ya hwe si dey sikoye ntimi an wini. Germany are struggling to find balance. Germany are struggling to find team. And look at their team. Rudiger, Niklas Sule, Jeff Hoffman, Dami. You come to the midfield, that is where they have quality in Kimmich, Ofa Ike Gundogan, Serge Gnabry, Leroy Sané, Thomas Muller, Timo Werner up front. But unfortunately, after winning the World Cup in 2014, no more Beji Confederation Cup, no Musunkoye, disastrous in 2018 World Cup. Euro 2022, they were in 2020, they were embarrassed by England, and what had been the stake of the manshaft abroad at the World Cup. Omo betting are reorganize omo so only when it comes to the level of pedigree, their character, and they said you almost in World Cup on a bar. check the number of finals they play, check the number of semi-finals, check the number of quarter-finals or more, and check your mobile a 2002 World Cup. No meaning some team name after such embarrassment in Euro 2000, but they played in the final. Into Germany, the Omobe team are find a balance no mobile tournament that because of winning bond the Omobe team are performing. But as it stands now, from club football to national team football and the Hansi Flick, things are nowhere. Now no about be France for no obi e ka omo de say the liquid for no si atete omo no sa no mbeko so atete omo a so wa hwe omo team na omo so after winning the World Cup enyeman ko yie mfa ma omo ba be do suru na omo adwira ba. And in the UEFA Nations League for the second time running, things are not well. Check materials of France war. Na check your performance. So only more money Denmark. A game sir. The Denmark di your money. Nya de sebe your baby. Go back in 2002 World Cup. Na check his group na. France for the David Trezeguet, a top scorer in Italy. Jibril Cisse, a top scorer in France. Omri Thierry, a top scorer in England. The Bayern. Denmark for the 2-0. The last World Cup, they were in the same group. France went to me and show them. And the Denmark national team, after the World Cup in 2018, check it on level and say, air costro na ebanachi. Clearly, we say team ne kwana air costro. More quality and check their midfield of Hobie, Thomas Delaney, and intelligent Christian Eriksen. Now check it, downs back, and come to their defense with Air Kasper Michael and other players who are performing. Joachim Andersen for Crystal Palace have been the main rock. And so I said Joachim Mele for Atlanta, only what the Danes bring on board. Into France for the year, almost problem now changes upon changes or upon changes. Now be any man the Crontia, upon your friend did the chance. Or no, they was taken to a 3-back. Now a 3-back in the absence of Raphael Varane. Almost a lot of players and a lot of quality to choose from. But you know, apart from so many form, almost say hope. Said the case almost started in 2002. Went to qualify from the group. No? Again, the European case. Germany beto aso, Italy beto aso. Now it is the turn of the Le Blues. Bet me a case him. No one qualify from the group. For me, that is where the Le Blues should be looking at him from. But as it stands now, they have all the galaxy of stars, but their team is not in good shape.
Portugal scored 4, and yet no one is talking about them. Are they also not Ghana's opponent at the World Cup? Ibrahim do every Japan and Abre.
You know
Portugal.
Yes. Portugal. Eyo maya. World Cup ya be boy. Sen komo ye omaya kesifu ni bia. Nka ye kan Brazil ni ye kan Argentina. Because Portugal players on Argentina ni bi. Ka ye because straight away your favorite for the competition. But unfortunately, out of the 8 times they've qualified for the World Cup, their best stages has been 1966 and in 2006 World Cup where they played in the semi-finals. Again, check the previous tournament ayabo. Look at the level of embarrassment against Uruguay and compare their quality in the last World Cup. Check the materials at their disposal. Now check their performance in the last Euros. So I agree, in terms of individual they have it. And a country that has Sporting Lisbon, Benfica, FC Porto, Bra, or Manchester, they have a pool of talent factory in our country. Check on team no about 2014 World Cup with USA, Germany, Ghana in the group of and qualify. In Portugal there, maybe they can be like Spain at this particular World Cup. Because you know, not Spain so your material to say Portugal and so we say Spain won the World Cup in 2010. I want to hear because no materials. In 2002, where they lost to South Korea on penalties, Javi was part of that particular team. Raul was part of that particular team. Fernando Hierro, Ike Casillas, Rubin Baraja, Gacica Mendiata, Juan Carlos Veleron. No, Munaka set up. No, those were the days of Deportivo La Corona, Valencia, Real Madrid at its peak, but still a Spain and team until 2010. So maybe Portugal or Abako, Gomonima Sibia this time, you know. So if you have Rob Patricio, if you have Diogo, check on the right side. So Yao Cancelo or Cedric Suarez or the likes of Pepe or Ruben Diaz or Rafael Guerrero, check their options in midfield. William Carvalho, Ruben Neves, Bruno Fernandes, Yao Martino, attack of Cristiano Ronaldo, Andres Riva, Yao Felix, Rafael Leo, Bernardo Silva, they have a lot of quality to choose from. But Omunyo Maya Omache, say World Cup, they've been embarrassed several at that particular stage. But as it stands now, you cannot talk about the favorite now by Omete Portugal film. They have a lot of material to choose from, and we are only hoping they will deliver this time at a big stage.
Okay. Now, and so I don't know. Naro, my way.
Yeah, General.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury in the deadline to Anthony Joshua. And run also a man of 48 hours to decide. Anthony Joshua and Chichang Crowd reply, I said the contract is with the lawyers. Now, saying to your lawyers, and he said decisions, we say lawyers no be take a decision on it. For him, he's ready to meet Tyson Fury. The date is already set, 3rd December. And all British heavyweight bout man for him maybe. So seriously, if this bout about so last year, I'm sure saying best sell it so much because that would have been a unification bout. Unfortunately, as it stands now, no Anthony Joshua any title be into the WBC title Tyson Fury kitano and no and so that's why Tyson Fury is calling for the shot. Okay. But I think the age almost all the conditions are Tyson Fury in the team that set your mom. They are gladly accept it. I'm hoping that they will go through side. Tyson Fury is somebody in West Yanam in Shedan taking it seriously. I'm thinking that even if they don't sign it today, there will still be an extension and a room for them to sign and probably give us the bout on the 3rd December. So we'll be replacing in it. I'm sure that those of in common now didn't be quickly. Trent Alexander-Arnold and the on-come match day squad in England is up against Germany or Wembley. Now tie tabloids in one krata who don't Trent ding and then number one things in the ding and squad no ne kamia once again Trent Alexander-Arnold babe messe World Cup because the game against Italy he could not make it, and this time around on sanka match day squad no. Obviously, this game is so crucial after this game. No, Camille Kwesi England shouldn't need any competitive game ahead of the World Cup. So gradually, it's becoming clear. Said Trent Alexander-Arnold, one of the finest fullbacks in the game, might not make it to the World Cup. But you can't also blame Gareth Southgate so much because Trent, notwithstanding the modern Moinano, Wabeshia England generational, the position one they the most competitive position. Say Omobo a 4-back or 3-back, it looks like there are others ahead of him. Say Upesa Ushane competitors for the wing backer. Clearly, Rhys James improved to the standard now in terms of wing back play. He defends better than Trent Alexander-Arnold. Arnold then offensive play and Okofa the other person, current 3PR, he also plays that role far better and more experienced than Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Ufri Honor also more 4-backer. Carly Walker, James Reams are also ahead of him. So it's a bit unfortunate for Trent. Crawford will call for the sack of England national team coach no. Many lady Ironman Moya Jane say Omunya Butre Kakra, Jamomura Free national team now, Roy Hodgson, Ajay de Mawino. Papana builded the team very well. Oma get it to the top, but yes, recently Neman Koyi to the standard goes to Shakra Hawaii their momo to the standard the English team na bo obedebo betu atremono na yeting. But I still think that looking at the time I can sacking Gareth Southgate will not be the solution. Against Germany are also not playing so well. It's Wembley, and these are bitter rivals. I'm sure. Said guys, if you had the chance to play, no, they give all their best. Say England to share against Germany now. I'm sure. Said the confidence will back, the rhetorics around the team will change, and the 3 Lions will have their confidence going into the World Cup. General.